If you're a parent in the UK or the USA and your child is in primary or secondary school, I need few minutes of your time because what I'm about to tell you is something most schools will never say to your face. My name is Teacher Toby. For the past 6 years, I've coached learners online, and for 4 of those years, I've led the team at Zenith Lead Minds, an online academic development platform serving families across the UK and the USA. Our students come from every kind of background, from top tier grammar schools to regular primary and secondary schools. And here's what 6 years on the front line has taught me. There are gaps in the school system that only personalized one on one learning can close. A mathematics teacher who is overworked and underpaid doesn't show up. A substitute steps in weeks later. A child who falls behind through no fault of their own is expected to simply catch up on their own. Even in well run schools, one teacher cannot give 30 children 30 different paces of learning. Every child learns differently, and that is exactly the gap personalized mentoring exists to close. At Zenith Lead Minds, we study each child individually, their pace, their gaps, their strengths, and we build a plan around them, not the other way around. The second reason may be harder to believe, but I don't need a survey to prove it. I've heard it directly more times than I can count. Parents have told me about teachers who quietly discourage their children from aiming high on exams like the SATs, telling them in so many words that it doesn't really matter. You see, some systems aren't failing by accident. Some are simply designed not to push a child toward excellence, only toward average. I finished a class with one of our students just before recording this video, and when I had a word with his dad, it was the same story. My chat with him, in fact, is the reason I found it necessary to make this video. Now, here is the danger. You may not see how far behind your child has fallen until they reach their GCSE years, and by then, the runway is too short for them to leap high enough into the sky. Now, I've had parents get our contact and wait months, sometimes years, before finally signing up, usually weeks before an exam. And when they finally see the change in their child, they tell me the same thing almost word for word. I wish we had started sooner. Now, the best time to start is now. The summer holidays are the single best window to close these gaps. Away from exam pressure, we get the time to study each child closely, uncover exactly how they learn best, and help them fall back in love with subjects that once stressed them out. And the payoff carries straight to the new school year because our students don't walk into their next year overwhelmed. They walk in ahead. What feels like breaking news to their classmates is simply revision to them. So, here is the catch. I know that there are learning platforms like AI platforms and just video platforms where you can sign up your children. But guess what? AI is not going to read the body language of your child, understand where they're having difficulty, and immediately prefer solutions. That is the advantage that personalized one on one online learning brings to the fore. At Zenith Lead Minds, we offer personalized online academic coaching for learners in primary, secondary, and college, preparing them for their GCSEs, IGCSEs, SATs, and school term exams across subjects like mathematics, English language, literature, the sciences, and more. If any part of this sounds like your child's story, don't wait for the exam season to force your hand. Message us on WhatsApp. The number is on your screen and in the caption, or send us a DM. Your child's success story could be next. I'll be waiting for your call. See you soon.